This is a really interesting study. It's called the Perceived Health Study. And I want you to feel really good about yourselves because this study is really interesting. What it did was it compared lots of people, actually 61,000 people, and they basically looked at everybody. And for example, they looked at people who clean homes, and they found that the people who were doing the exact same activity, one group thought that their work was actually exercise, and the other group didn't think it was exercise. They just thought it was work, and they, whatever else they thought, they didn't think it was exercise. Look at this highlighted portion. Individuals who perceive themselves as less active than others were up to 71% more likely to die in the follow-up period than those who perceive themselves as more active. This is a very important thing to understand, is that in your mind, you hold the key. It sounds new agey, but this is a study, okay? So this is not foo-foo. This is a study showing that in a 2-year follow-up period, people who believed they were healthy and doing things for their health were healthier. They physically died less, okay? So what does that mean? That means that you're on this course, right? You're not falling behind, you're ahead. You're not worse off because now you get to think about all these things that are wrong. No, you're moving forward. That's part of this growth cycle. Is I'm doing something for myself. I'm doing this is healing me. And if you can say that right now, just say, "Oh, I'm I'm healing myself." Just quietly, I'm doing something for myself, right? And if there's another voice, I call it the terrorist, is like, well, yeah, actually, you're really not. You're just listening to some other people. That other voice. That is the problem. That's that other. We want to really pat ourselves on the back, have gratitude for the time that we have. This is evidence-based finding that if you do that and you create an environment of yourself, I'm healing, I'm getting healthier, I'm doing these things. That in alone is very, very powerful, because in your mind, you're creating the health. And your mind is telling your body, it's releasing these different hormones and these different chemicals to help you heal because you believe it. That's a study. That's not, it is new agey, but it's backed by science. So there's both.